Big ups to the Fly Girl Committee. They might take a trip to your city. Fly girls and you know they all pretty. Experience life to the fullest, even when the shit gets hard. But we still know these girls going far. Yeah, feet up in nice hotels. Yeah, feet up in nice hotels.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to our second episode, Fly Girl Committee Wind Down Wednesday. Yay! It's your girl Shannon, and I'm here with my girl Kianna, and we are going to be talking about her wine, because you know Fly Girls love wine.
Love wine.
And right now we actually sipping on my favorite, but I'm gonna let her introduce herself and tell you all about the wine, why I enjoy it.
Perfect. All right, so it's KiannaDarling, and that's right in thing with the wine brand. It actually, the name is KiannaDarling Wine. So it's KiannaDarling Wine, and this is Shannon's favorite. This is Blood Orange Sangria. So the name of this one is My Bloody Valentine, which we will get into the names a little bit later. But the brand itself, KiannaDarling Wine.
Yes, this is I love a good red wine, and this is like perfect. It's not too sweet, and yeah, it's definitely my favorite. Cheers. Yes. And drinking in our Fly Girl Committee wine glasses.
Absolutely.
Too. You gotta plug the brand in there.
Definitely. And you did such a good job with the glasses. Like they have a different shape. Like it's not just your typical like stemless wine glass that has like this heavy bottom, which I'm learning is really good for red wine.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I wanted something, I definitely wanted stemless because I felt like it would be just more easy to manage than a wine glass with a stem, and also easy in terms of like shipping and transporting.
Yes.
You don't have to worry about, the stem being broken. But yeah, definitely go on Fly Girl Committee on Instagram page. The link is in the bio. You can buy you a wine glass. They're $12. Support your girls, support the brand. But yeah, let's tell us about this wine. Like, what made you get started? I want to know the whole story. So,
girl, you don't want to know. We ain't got time for the whole story. No. We can do the partial story. So, in terms of wine, Fly Girls love wine. All girls love wine. We all love wine, actually. But however, how this came about actually is through love. So the theme of the brand is everything begins with love. So everything begins with love. Even hate begins with love. So for the most part, me and my girlfriends, when we converse, it's usually over wine. We always converse over wine. Usually we're talking about men or our man issues or just issues in the world in general. But a lot of times, especially in this time in my life and a lot of my friends' life, everybody who's in like that stage of like, I would say like 25 to about 45, we are in this stage of transition as women, and as the world turns, I think we're turning. So usually it's always a guy issue. Let's just put that out there. It's usually a man issue when we're talking and we're all in our like girl group and we're chit-chatting and hanging out. So the wine is actually all love themed. So it's all love themed, and they all stem from relationships that either I've been through or like my friends have been through. So that's why they all kind of have a theme. They're all so dear to me. They're all so special because they really are life experiences, and the wine just goes with those life experiences. So for instance, for my Blood Orange Sangria, My Bloody Valentine, that one, My Bloody Valentine is kind of like the person that, you always kind of come back to, the jokester, the person that you kind of you guys always will have that connection, regardless of how much time passes. You'll always have that connection. You'll always love them as a person. It just never seemed like the right time or the right place. It just never worked out, but you always have love for them. And anytime you see them, it's always love. You always feel something. It's always like that. What if this prospered, or what if we did actually take this seriously, or what if we did actually, got our shit together and continue to, push through this. So that's my funny Valentine. So
that toxic love.
Yeah. Well, we got a toxic one.
we haven't scratched the surface on that one yet. No. It's funny because as you were describing the wine, it was making me think about the news article I just seen. Well, can't really call it a news article, but I guess gossip news about Chili and Usher.
Oh yeah.
And her saying that it took so long. I mean, like 15 years post their breakup for her to stop communicating with him. And I'm like, that's crazy. Like, I couldn't imagine still being that attached to somebody after we broke up. I don't get
you
it,
wouldn't think, but time goes so fast.
that's true.
Like, I have one that's 5.5 years.
Wow. Yeah.
And like it's not like we stopped talking for like a year in between, like, but it's just, I don't know.
So it sounds like he might be the inspiration behind the name of this wine.
Maybe this one. Maybe this one.
We not saying no names though. No names.
Yeah, maybe
no
this
face,
one.
no case, no names.
But yeah, I mean, sometimes you just have that one person where it just never works out. I mean, you don't know why. It's like everyone else or even you guys, like, this is a perfect fit, but it just doesn't work.
Yeah.
I don't know. Look, I don't know.
Well, regardless, it definitely made a good name for my favorite wine, a good flavor. So the circumstances that led us to here, thank you, sir.
Right. Cheers.
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 Seriously.
Yes.
So you have a total of 6 flavors?
Yeah, well, I released 6 flavors. So I have 4 permanent flavors, and I have a flavor that I release like every season.
Okay.
So.
Okay. And we will have, at the end of the video, we will have all of Kianna's information on how you can get in contact to purchase the wine, as well as all the flavors listed, so you can see what options you have and decide if My Bloody Valentine is your favorite or one of the other flavors. So you want to tell us about the other flavors?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the next flavor is the apple of my eye, and that is a apple moscato, very crisp apple moscato. It's very delicious. It's similar to the blood orange in terms of it's not too sweet, but it's like the perfect amount of sweetness. So everybody will like it. I feel like it's a nice, light, refreshing wine, especially for the summer. So
I've had that one before. It's good.
Mm-hmm.
Not as good as this one, because I'm a red wine
you're
girl
a red
by
wine
default.
girl.
But it's good. It's probably my second
if you
favorite.
like a white, light wine or Moscato, then or even a Riesling, you'll like that one for sure. But that one is called the apple of my eye because that's your first love. That's like your young first love. You know, y'all just grew apart, or whatever the case may be. But that's like your first, the apple of my eye.
That
My
good
first,
old teenage love.
Yes, teenage love, young college years, your
Right.
first love. So that was pretty simple. That was like self-explanatory,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you forget about it, but they're there.
Right.
It happened. It was an experience.
Definitely.
So, yes. And then moving on, we'll go with, we're going to go ahead and go with the Diablo. Now, the Dancing with Diablo is the name of this one. Now, this is the toxic one.
Okay.
This is the one, like that toxic relationship that you knew you shouldn't have, been in. However, you just something intrigued you and you just had to dance with Diablo. You just had to dance because you knew, and it always is the one that teaches you the lesson. That's Dancing with Diablo is like that adult grown toxic relationship that you knew you shouldn't have been in, but maybe you wanted to try something different. You wanted to test the waters. Crazy enough, like I have stories of that. Well, everybody has a story about dancing.
I'm
with
sure
Diablo.
everybody has that story.
Yes,
Yeah.
everybody's Diablo is like a little different, but the same because it's there. That's a real toxic one, and that one has the highest alcohol percentage. And that one's dry. It ain't dry and light. That one is crazy, but that one is a dry wine with the highest alcohol percentage, and it's a Spanish red.
Okay.
So that's Dancing with Diablo, and then we'll move on to. We did 3. Okay, so we'll move on to Noir Love. Noir Love is like your end-all, be-all, everlasting love. So that's what we're aspiring to be.
The one we fantasize
So we go
about.
through all of these. Of course, Diablo is always third, and then you should move on to your everlasting love.
Sometimes you might be stuck on number 3.
You might be stuck for a while. None of these have timestamps, so you might be still on the apple of my eye. You don't even know. But no, none of these have timestamps. So you could be stuck on Diablo literally for 10 years, for all we know.
Wow.
Yeah, that's long. I hope I hope you ladies are not, but you could be. But yes. So Noir Love is it's a dark cherry Pinot Noir. So it's really good. It's my favorite like wintry wine, but you can still for summer I would add fruit in it still and you can still drink it, serve it chilled. But that's like literally your whether that's your black love, your end all be all, your poly love, whatever is your end all be all, or whatever you see as your ultimate love.
Right.
That's what Noir Love is.
So those are the 4 base flavors.
Yes.
And then you have 2 like seasonal flavors.
Yes.
Okay.
So I released the Noir Love Cherry, and that it kind of tastes like a chocolate covered cherry. That one was Noir Love Chocolate, and that one tastes like a chocolate covered cherry. That was my fall winter flavor. Okay. So that one sold out. That one did really well. It sold out. It was perfect for the fall, especially if you like that henna chocolate. It's perfect.
Okay.
So,
I didn't get a chance to try that one. I'm gonna have to try that one.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I'm sold out. Oh, that's the thing. Look.
Oh, yeah.
No. I may bring it back. So that's the thing. When I do seasonal flavors, usually I don't repeat a flavor. So unless it's like a really high request.
So high demand. Yeah. So y'all here, if we want the Noir Love chocolate, we have to request it so she can bring it back this fall.
Yes. That's one of my fall winter flavors. And then for spring, I have Spring Fling. Because, Spring Fling here today, gone tomorrow. She's cute. But you know how those spring romances and flings be. But that one is a strawberry watermelon Shiraz.
Now, I have tried that one.
Yes.
And that one is really good.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I'm still loyal to my blood orange, but
everybody has their favorites.
Yeah, it's good though. It's a good like spring summer wine. It is. It is. It really is.
So that one is like serve chill, serve it on a nice Sunday afternoon, like have friends over, have it with a salad. Like I feel like it's very refreshing, but perfect for like a picnic, that type of thing. So that's my Spring Fling. And I actually put another order in for that one because I got a lot of requests on that one. Okay. So that one I did double batch it compared to the batch I had for the winter.
Okay.
So
how much is the wine and what's the best way for people to contact you to purchase?
Yes, the quickest way is through Instagram DM. So KiannaDarling Wine is the Instagram, KiannaDarling_wine. The quickest way is to get me through DM, but also the email is on there. You can place an order through DM or email on Instagram or phone call as well. So I do have like my business cards and stuff like that. But the website will be coming soon. That way you can sign up for like a monthly subscription if you want. Like your wine either pick up or delivered like for the month. So we'll have like 2 bottle options, 3 bottle options, or 4 bottle options, things like that. So that's all. I'll
be able to get my blood orange delivered right to my doorstep.
Yes.
Oh, that's what's up.
That's what we're working on. That's all the logistics.
The house for the wine.
No, look.
Oh yeah.
Those logistics is what we're working on because it's hard to ship alcohol and wine. Right. So those are the logistics that we're working on.
Well, that's good.
That's why the website isn't up, because I want it to be able to be shipped. You know what I mean? So
that's what's up.
Yeah, but we're working on that, and that'll come soon, as soon as possible.
And the price per
yes,
bottle?
And the price point. So if you buy one single wine bottle is $25, and if you do multiple, it's $20. So you get a little bit of a discount if you do multiple. But
so
one is
buy
$25.
multiple bottles, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So you can save a couple
Anything
dollars.
more than one, you save like $10.
That's
2
what's
bottles.
up.
So yeah,
that's good. So what I know it's inspired by love, but like what made you just one day you just woke up and was like, you know what, I'm gonna just start my own wine line?
Kind of, sort of. Well, essentially I've always loved wine, and it just dawned on me one day. I'm like, you love wine, you like the process, like you really should just start your own wine line. And then like, I don't know, it kind of just all came together. Like it was just weird. It was just like something was like, do the wine line. I thought about it before. Like I thought about it when I was like way younger, like in college, and I just never, did it, or I forgot about it. I forgot about the idea. And then the year, what was that? 2021. February of 2021 is when I officially started. Well, it's when I officially filed the LLC and everything.
Okay.
So February of 2021, I officially started, and the LLC came on February 14th.
Oh wow! On
Valentine's
Day.
Yes. So that's
bloody Valentine.
That's why it officially started. I'm thinking like it's coming back to me. So that's why it officially started, because of that. I'm like, oh, it's perfect. Like it just all came together, and I'm like, it was already like love themed and all of that. But when I got the official like LLC letter and it was stamped February 14th, I was like, oh well,
it was perfect.
I was like,
the universe was speaking.
Yes. So I'm like, I got to get this going. So then I had the wine made, because I do get the wine made at an actual winery. So it's a winery. It's made all in the winery, all in house. I go there and I make it. I mix my flavors. I bottle it and I label it all there, and then I take it with me. Because I mean, you need a lot of space if you're gonna be doing wine. So eventually, I want to have like my own little winery, like wine kind of warehouse, where it's like a single person, very small, but to where I can make it myself and do everything myself.
That's dope.
So
I mean, it is a process that you know, a lot of people. It's not just stumping on grapes.
No.
That's not. I know that's what they, you know, put like in the movies, but it's definitely a process. I actually really love wine too. I'm not the biggest like hard liquor drinker, and I've never been into beer. Like beer is just disgusting. You know, shout out to whoever like it, you know, whatever floats your boat. It's not my thing. But wine, I love it, and it's just, you know, you can relax.
Yeah, it's
and
relaxing.
You know, a nice cute wine glass. I got a whole wine glass collection, and you know, it's just a whole vibe that just nothing like, you know, just sitting on the couch, bottle of wine, candle burning, some nice music. Like that's a whole vibe. So, and it seems like the popularity of wine has started to really grow over the last couple of years. Now you're seeing a lot of like wine themed, like actually the wine bar on Detroit, really nice. You can go in there and do a wine tasting. I definitely recommend if anybody is interested, try that out. It's a whole little cute little vibe there. But yeah, you know, like Michelangelo's winery, you know, it's just a lot of, it's popular now. It's the new thing, you know, and a lot of guys surprisingly drink wine and love it. You know, like LeBron is like the biggest wine connoisseur, and it's like this dude got time to look up and do all this research on wine in between, you know, winning all these basketball games. Like, it really is. But I know, you know, before they used to think like wine was just for women. No, that's not the case.
My guys love, this is how you know Dancing with Diablo. My guys love, I think only men buy Dancing with Diablo. They love
Now that's ironic.
Isn't it crazy?
Well, they're basically fueling their own
toxicity. I say, They're like, you got that Dancing with Diablo for? Yes, I have Diablo for you, sir.
That's funny.
They love that deal. I'm like,
you know what though? I'm not gonna bash the men.
I ain't bashing them. They love Diablo.
If they support.
If they like it, I love it.
Right.
If they like it, I love it.
It's just ironic the name of it and the story behind it.
That's why it's so funny to me.
Right, and men would be the majority customer base. That's funny.
For that Diablo, which actually does circle back because 2021 is when I actually ended like a relationship that I thought that, you know, was really it was a serious relationship, but I thought we were gonna get like married. I thought it was really gonna be serious. And that's right after I started the line. So everything just kind of
really came full circle, right?
Yes. So I'm like, we're doing this wine, and I'm like, that's him, and that's him, and that's
like literally. We have the official wine names, but in Kianna's head, she has the men's names that are attached to each one of these flavors that will not be disclosed. We're gonna keep them in her head.
We'll keep them up there.
That's what's up.
But yeah, and I have my friends name. They situations so good. Right. They be like, girl, let me get a bottle. I need that funny Valentine. Girl.
But no, I mean, it's like nothing, you know, get together with your girls, drink some wine, you know, eat some good food. Like, it's a whole kick it.
It is. Yeah. It is. And a lot of people, like, get more loose and relaxed. Right. And that's when everyone starts really conversing. And then we had situations, like, within a friend group to where, like, one of our friends, like, really just, like, we thought everything was perfect with her relationship. And she's like, you know, then she just really, like, broke down, like, I can't do this anymore, you know. So that's really where it all comes from, like a really unity as well. Right. So.
Well, that's what's up. Well, I mean, even us coming together, it's like, you know, we're, you know, supporting each other, your wine line, the podcast. You know, so many times it's like females competing against each other, and that's not the case. Like, we want to see each other win. So, you know, it's all about that unity coming together and just that sisterhood for real. Like, we leaving all that messy, toxic drama behind. Like, we career established women, educated women, highly paid women, like we out here bossing up. You know, we ain't got time for all that stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we gonna get to our noir love. Cause we love you, man. We love you. I mean, we're getting there.
No comment.
Wait, what?
I was gonna say something, but I'm like, nah, I ain't going there. But yes, we love our men,
and we like drinking wine with our men too.
Yes.
It's a good
we want to support. We don't want to fight. We don't want to be at odds. You know, they say behind every strong man is that strong woman. I'm a firm believer of that, for sure. Right. Like you gotta have a partner that supports you, really have your back, really want to see you win. So So like any future plans, I know you said eventually you want to have like your own winery. Like, are you planning at some point to be featured in stores? You looking into that?
Yes, so I'm looking into that now. So I want to be in like at least one restaurant and then like one small like wine or convenience store. Okay. I would say by the end of this year, so by the end of 2023.
That's what's up. Making boss moves.
Yeah, we're working on it,
That's what's up.
We moving. And I'm the type of person, I move at my own pace and I kind of do what I want to do regardless. Like I move to the beat of my own drum. So like I'm moving. I know I could be moving faster. Like when I talk to people or when we're talking about the line, they're like, you need to do this now. Right. Do this right now. I'm like, I'm moving in my pace.
Everybody got an opinion. Even with the, with the podcast, I mean, this is just episode 2. I definitely got, inundated with a lot of, unsolicited feedback. Some solicited, but a lot unsolicited. But for the most part, more positive. But, everybody has an opinion on what you're doing, and you just kind of have to do what's comfortable, for you and, what you can maintain. Don't let anybody kind of deter you or, make you feel like you're not doing enough, because at the end of the day, you launched this whole wine business yourself. You did that, so, and a lot of people that really be having opinions don't even have anything going on. So it's like, how are you gonna tell me what to do? What you doing? I can respect the opinion of somebody that's actually doing something. So but that's when when you put stuff out in the public, you're subjected to opinions. So you just take it on the chin and just kind of go with it.
You take some from this, take some from that. Some of it you leave, and you just move on. Right. But so.
But that's what's up. Well, I definitely, you got my support, and I'm proud of you. And I know it's gonna do great things. So I just can't wait to see, we circle back, a year from now and see like all the growth that we both had. But I'm glad you got to come on and we got to talk about the wine and drink some of my favorite.
Thank you. I appreciate you for having me.
This is amazing. Joining me.
You guys gotta follow the podcast.
Yes, follow, like, subscribe, share.
Everything.
It doesn't cost anything to like, subscribe, and share. Now, if you do want to spend some money, I'm going to plug the merch. Definitely get you a wine glass. Definitely buy a bottle of Kianna's wine to go with your wine glass. Get you a t-shirt. Hoodie season is over right now. It's hot, but I got t-shirts on deck, got hoodies, got the wine glasses. So definitely, the link is in the bio on the Instagram page, Fly Girl Committee. And, support your girl. Support your girls.
Support us. And
KiannaDarling wine, right.
Yes. It's so many Ohio. I feel like women just moving and like, I feel like Ohio is such a special place. Like, even when we move away, like, we always, when we're actually like a grinding place.
It's a lot of hustlers.
It's a lot of hustlers. We do our thing in Ohio. So, our Ohio girls for sure.
Well, thank you for joining us for episode 2. Episode 3 will be coming soon. Yes. Again, go follow KiannaDarling Wine on Instagram, Fly Girl Committee, and we'll see you next time.
Yay.
All right, cool.